Now, Lake TV News. Stories, events, activities, and entertainment information of interest in and around Lake of the Ozarks.
Looking to buy a vehicle? Stop by Lloyd Belt Automotive in downtown Eldon. We offer the highest quality, the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in mid-Missouri. Good service can still be found at Lloyd Belt Automotive in downtown Eldon, where you're always a good deal better.
I'm Ashley Kyle.
And I'm Bob Spicer.
And this is your Lake News Update brought to you by Lake TV and LakeExpo.com and sponsored by Lloyd Belt Automotive. August's hot summer nights went off as scheduled this weekend and Lake TV was there.
Friday's hot summer night celebration could have turned into a soggy night, but rain held off for the most part and the cars came out on the Bagnell Dam Strip. There was a lot of oohing and some eyeing as the crowd strolled the strip to view the classic cars on display. There were old cars like this tricked out Rat Rod, and check out this Squarebird convertible. It's a 1960 originally from Arizona. There were a couple of classics for sale at the hot summer night. This one can be yours for a mere $49,000. One vehicle notably absent from this most recent hot summer night was the classic motorcycle. There were only a few on display, probably because of all the rain we had during the week leading up to the event. But all in all, it was another successful hot summer night on the Bagnell Dam Strip. If you're a classic car lover, it's definitely the place to be. The last one, by the way, is Friday, September 6th, so be there or be square.
The man that tied up police for 5 days in June during a manhunt at Lake of the Ozarks is on the run again. Brian Atkinson of Hamilton, Missouri escaped from the Caldwell County Jail at 11:25 p.m. Saturday. Atkinson is described as 6 feet tall, 180 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. At the time of his escape, he was barefoot and wearing white boxer shorts. He left the jail on foot in an unknown direction. Atkinson, originally from Hamilton, is known to have connections in Columbia and Lake of the Ozarks and has traveled extensively throughout Missouri. The Missouri State Highway Patrol is asking anyone with information about Atkinson's whereabouts to call the Caldwell County Sheriff's Department at 816-586-2681.
Well, the rain finally cleared out last weekend after soaking central Missouri and the Midwest for days. Areas around the Lake of the Ozarks reported more than 10 inches of rain in the 1 week period. Ameren opened 11 of the 12 floodgates on the Bagnell Dam, but they had to delay the opening due to evacuation efforts by emergency responders along the Osage River. As the Osage River swelled, many found themselves stranded with their riverfront property underwater. The flooding closed highways and lake roads and caused damage to the Osage Beach City Park, which was closed for repairs. The fluctuating lake level also dislodged no-wake buoys, some of which are still adrift throughout the lake. New boaters are encouraged to use caution when boating. The National Weather Service is forecasting mostly clear skies for this week, thank goodness, which should give a chance for the lake and river to begin returning to normal levels.
The Lake of the Ozarks Air Show draws huge crowds every year to the city of Camdenton, and last week the city's Board of Aldermen decided to help pay for some of the event's cost. The board agreed to contribute $5,000 per year, a move that Mayor John McNabb said would help reaffirm its support for the air show. This year's show is scheduled on September 21st at the Camdenton Memorial Airport.
More firefighters for Sunrise Beach. That's good news. Last week, voters in the Sunrise Beach Fire Protection District approved a 7-cent increase to the district tax levy, raising it to 14 cents. The vote was 313 to 228, and officials say this was one of the highest turnouts they have seen for a fire district election. The levy increase will take effect in January 2014, and it's expected to bring more than $200,000 a year to the district. More than half that will be used to bring on more firefighters to cover all 3 24-hour shifts, 365 days a year.
Not everyone is happy about the planned sewage treatment plant in Rocky Mount. The Lick Branch Cove Homeowners Association is suing the Rocky Mount Sewer District, seeking a temporary restraining order to stop the plant's development. The plant would build north of Lick Branch Cove and would discharge into a creek leading into the cove. The association's board president says residents are concerned that the water quality of the cove will be harmed as a result. However, project engineer Mike DeLong says the treatment plant would actually improve water quality by replacing failing septic systems with a sewer that would treat effluent to much higher standards.
Got a new business or just a good business plan? You could win $1,000 if the local chapter of SCORE thinks yours is the best. SCORE is a non-profit organization that specializes in helping small businesses succeed. And until the end of August, anybody with a startup plan or a business less than 2 years old can submit their business plan into SCORE's competition. It's open to businesses across a 7-county region, including Camden, Miller, and Morgan counties. First place wins $1,000 and second place, $500.
Faster internet at the lake. That's the goal of the Lake of the Ozarks Council of Local Government. The council will be discussing broadband in an open meeting at 2:00 p.m. August 13th. The meeting will take place at the Cowan Civic Center in Lebanon, and Show Me Technologies will present maps and diagrams to help officials decide the best path forward. The council has encouraged the public to attend and provide their input. Find out what's coming up this week at the lake after this short commercial break.
Looking to buy a vehicle? Stop by Lloyd Belt Automotive in downtown Eldon. We offer the highest quality, the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in mid-Missouri. Good service can still be found at Lloyd Belt Automotive in downtown Eldon, where you're always a good deal better.
Redhead lover, show me around. These new boy blues have really got me down. Now you got a Cadillac and it's low to the ground. Hey there, redhead, I do believe you got it down. Lordy, Lordy, what a good God in heaven to build a body like you, built to satisfy me, yeah, the way you do.
This weekend kicks off that big one, the Lake of the Ozarks Shootout. The race is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year, and it's grown over the years to now include 10 straight days of events around the lake. The mini shootout starts the racing action with remote control boats Friday, August 16th. That race is at Kelly's Landing, and it goes through Sunday the 18th. Also on Sunday, Showcase Publishing presents the Shootout Benefit Golf Tournament. That begins at 1 o'clock at Old Kinderhook. And on Monday the 19th, our friends LakeExpo.com presents the Great Shootout Treasure Hunt. Attendees dine at Captain Ron's before digging for buried treasure in Captain Ron's Beach. The grand prize is a Hammerhead off-road go-kart. Everybody goes home with a gift. Dinner and drinks begin at 5, and the digging starts at 6. Bring your shovels.
The rest of the week will include the Shootout Volleyball Tournament, the Party in the Park, and the Shootout Hall of Fame Dinner. The boating action will begin with the Poly Lift Poker Run on Friday the 23rd, and the week concludes with the Shootout races on Saturday and Sunday. We'll give more details about those events next week. Visit LakeExpo.com for the full schedule of Shootout events.
This weekend on Saturday, Lake of the Ozarks hosts Run for the Fallen. The 4th annual walk-run honors American heroes fallen in the line of duty. The event is free and open to the public beginning at 8 a.m. Saturday, August 17th at Camdenton Middle School. Each participant wears a runner's bib with the name of a fallen soldier. Miles walked during the event are pledged toward remembrance runs held in 22 states. Lake of the Ozarks is hosting the only one planned here in Missouri. In addition to honoring all military men and women of Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom, the Lake of the Ozarks Walk Run for the Fallen pays a special tribute to the 139 Missouri soldiers who have fallen in those two operations.
If you love blues music, you'll want to be at the Country Club Hotel in Lake Ozark this weekend. The Country Club Blues Bash will begin at 5 p.m. on Friday and will pick up again at 1 p.m. on Saturday. Both nights, the music will play until the place closes down. Find Country Club Blues Bash on Facebook for information on purchasing tickets.
Hey, it's a great weekend for golfers. Saturday morning, Old Kinderhook hosts the 13th annual Children Foundation Charity Golf Tournament. Tickets include admission to a Friday night buffet and entertainment, and the shotgun starts at 8:30 a.m. on Saturday.
And on Monday, August 19th, the Bright Futures USA Golf Tournament will be at Portachima in Sunrise Beach. The tournament begins at 9 o'clock a.m. I'm Ashley Kyle.
And I'm Bob Spicer.
This has been your Lake News Update, brought to you by LakeExpo.com and Lake TV, and sponsored by Lloyd Bell Automotive.